travel with me.
Hey fellow humans, Mina here. Welcome back to another Walk and Talk video. If you're watching this, I am currently on vacation in Canada, visiting home one last time before I start seeing other countries besides Japan and Korea all the time. But as of filming this right now, I am obviously still in Korea, in the middle of murder heat. So I'm filming a bunch back to back, which I usually should do, but I gotta wait to cross, go to the car, but I don't. But now I am, because I don't want to film in Canada, because it's vacation time. I mean, it would be cool to film a walk and talk, let's go down this road, in Canada, but I don't feel like editing or all that, because it's vacation. I want to spend time with my family. So yeah. Anyway, to today's topic, swearing. Y'all swear, we all swear. I try not to on the YouTube channel to keep it somewhat family friendly, I guess, even though I am not monetized, won't be monetized for a hot minute. At the moment of filming, I think I don't even have 200 subscribers, so like it's gonna be a hot minute before I can get monetized. But anyway, I mostly kind of write like noodle, young adult, and I had a friend, same friend I mentioned in last week's video, or in the last video I just filmed like 5 minutes ago. Time. And he wanted to know about, because he writes here music. Let's see if we can find that music. I think I might know where it is actually. Maybe no, anyway, you probably won't hear because I'll also be putting music on this video. But it's like old school music's probably Lake Park. Y'all been there with me before. Anyway, he asked me, because he primarily writes in YA, and he's like, can I swear? And the short answer is yes, and the long answer also yes. Now, I am no expert on this, but I generally feel from most of the YA books that I've read, so I guess in my research, I feel like if you write one or two at the most, maybe three, pushing it, in a YA book, and like shit is like doesn't count, maybe a bitch or two. But you know, the good old F-bomb, the one teenagers are using, I feel like you can throw in like one major good F-bomb if it's like the perfect spot. I actually threw one in South in book 2. Actually, there's 2 of them. If I'm not mistaken, they're both by the same character, or both said. Sorry for this itch. They're both said by the same character. But yeah, my God. But yeah, I just recently read, oh my God, this is cute, on this like abandoned looking building, there's like drawings. Actually, wait, hello, there's stuff inside. It's like a kitchen. It actually looks nice on the inside. I like this because it looks like a cat. I'm gonna say it's a cat. I say it looks abandoned because you got like this, but like there's like people that use it because there's like stuff in there. Anyway, I've seen people use it, but it's like a junk hoard. Anyway, I just recently read like all of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I'm told that it's YA. I personally don't see it as YA, new adult at lowest, but I kind of feel like yeah, she's like 19 at the start of the book, the main character, but by the end they're in their 20s. And also not only is there lots of swearing, the spice is a little spicy for YA. Like, you can have spice in YA because, as mentioned, we've talked about sex in writing in a previous video, but it's a little too spicy, and especially in the 5th book for YA. So I personally don't see those books as YA. I think that they're marketed that way, but it's a little spice. So yeah, and I guess you could still consider the content of A Court of Thorns and Roses YA, in which case the swearing and the spice, you know, maybe it's like PG-13, even then it's a little much, but yeah. But I personally think, this is my personal opinion video, by the way, because I don't actually know if there's writing rules on this, but I think in YA, if you're gonna swear, like use like the big words, you know, the big F-bomb or dirtier words, but I think use it once for the big impact. 3 times at maximum throughout the entire book, if you're going to use it more than once, I think. Otherwise, I know, it just loses its punch, because you can swear in a YA, and you can definitely use other lesser swear words like shit. That's what I've seen YA use that all, like, oh my god, shit, and a couple of bitches, you know, but the big F-bomb, you know, that one I think is reserved for big moments. And it's the same in movies, like, you know, like some kids movies, well, maybe not kids movies, but some I don't know what genre it would be in a movie, but like YA movies, I guess. I don't know, is that a thing? I don't know if you remember the movie a few years ago. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Stay safe, beautiful Korean kitty. Oh, I see you. Oh, stay safe, beautiful Korean kitty. Please stay hydrated. It's very hot. Oh, you're so beautiful. I don't want to show you. It's pitiful. It's a lot of street cats. But you're fine there. Okay. Anyway, train of thought. Oh yeah, a few years ago there was a movie based on a manga. And anime, I think anime, I don't know, I've never heard of it until the movie came out. James Cameron actually adapted it, and he did it actually really well. It was, as far as I'm told by people who actually know this anime, it's actually quite faithful, and it actually looks pretty decent for live action, so props to them. It's called Alita Battle Angel, and it's pretty, even though there's like amputations and blood and stuff, it's still pretty PG. Like, I think you can take your kids to it, but there is one F-bomb, and it was right at the perfect moment. She's like almost destroyed by the bad guy. She's got just her torso and a head and like an arm, and right before she like kills the bad guy, I think with her arm, I can't remember, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, he's like, F you, smack, and I was like, yeah. It's one of those things where you watch, or even in a book, you read it and you're like, yeah, you're like, it's just like amps you up because it was used right at the right time, perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So that is my opinion on should you be able to swear in YA. Now, apologies, 1, for the cars, and 2, if the cicadas start up again, they're loud. But yeah, but now if you're writing adult, you can swear as much as you want. It's an adult book. Every other sentence could be swearing. If you wanna, because it's an adult book. No one's gonna care. But if you're, the younger you go, like if you're writing under YA, if you're writing middle grade, probably not even a good idea to include shit. Well, maybe one shit. Bitch is probably okay, since it, you know, it can also mean female dog. Like it was in Harry Potter. She was talking about, the Aunt Marge was talking about the dogs, or her dogs, and she called them bitch. And if I remember in book 7, when Molly's killing Bellatrix, she's like, not my daughter, you bitch. And I was like, yeah. It's been a hot minute since I saw that stuff, but that's just an example I go to. I'm waiting to cross, and I'm pretty sure there's someone behind me. Yep, there is. Awesome. Sorry, it just suddenly got stupid busy right at this corner here, but might as well look at the road. Yay. Okay. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good summer, by the way. And that it's not murder heat like in Korea. It's been in the 40s all week, and I'm dying. So yeah. Anyway, how about you guys, my fellow humans? Do you care if you read YA? Do you care if they're swearing all the time? Do you think there should be more or less? Does it matter? What's your opinion on swearing? Let me know in the comments down below. Anywho, that's all I gotta say for now. If you want to keep hearing more about stuff, be sure to follow me on all your favorite socials. Links below. Stay safe and take care. And bye! Hi. Gorgeous Uncle Fluff. Gorgeous Uncle Fluff. I don't understand how you can go under the blankets in this weather, but I love you!